Alright, what's up, gamers? How we doing? I gotta. This is my third attempt at recording the jar. I accidentally deleted the file for the first one, and then I tried to re record it, and it didn't go well. And I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna scrap that episode. We're gonna do something else. I'm gonna play some Celeste. I'm gonna speedrun. Well, loosely speedrun. And I'm just gonna talk about a new topic from the topics list, which is my thoughts on the current state of Nintendo esports specifically. Not esports in general. There's a lot of problems with that, and for a lot of games, especially a lot of important games, things like Valorant, Dota, CS:GO, things like that, where I don't feel like I'm qualified to like talk about it. I'm just not going to. Um, but I will be talking about things like Splatoon, Melee, Ultimate, Pokemon, Rivals, things like that, and kind of the we're kind of at a crossroads, but we'll talk about that in a bit. First off, how am I doing? I'm all right. I'm really tired. I had a long week. Even recording this has been a very long week for me. Or even recording this has been very long and arduous for me, is what I'm trying to say. It's 11 o'clock on the day this was supposed to go up. I'm delaying it to Sunday because of all my issues with getting it actually like set up and ready and stuff. But yeah, it's just been a long week. I'm really tired. Today I had to do my PSAT, or my PACT. I did well on it, but like it's still not fun. You know, it's still standardized testing, the soul-sucking standardized testing of the United States of America, which every college under the planet's like, oh, I mean, you don't have to do it, but like, you know, if you want us to look at you and give you a nice big little smooch on the lips, a nice little scholarship, you're gonna need to get a fucking perfect score on everything. Sell your soul to the fucking college board. So yeah, I had to do that today, and that was not fun. I definitely just fucked it. Why did I do that like that? There we go. So that tired me out a lot, and then we're doing a nifty little project at my house. We're remodeling my backyard, except in my family we don't hire people to do projects, which just my dad one day decides like, yeah, you know, we're gonna do the backyard project today. And then me and my family just for the next 3 months get the honor of just like coming home every day and doing more work, which is fine because this is a project I care about and I'm interested in. But and a lot of my other projects he's made us do, I'm like, bro, so that's fun. So I did some work on that today. I can post photos maybe on the Insta, possibly. Follow me on Instagram. So, you know, if you want to see that, I can post those there, I guess. But I did that, and what else did I even do this week, bro? I completely fucked that up. I don't know what I was doing there. Shut up. I'm not a competitive speedrunner. I just, like, occasionally will be like, yeah, I'm in the mood to do a Celeste run. And I'll do a run, and I'll try and implement some new tech. Like, I learned the Chapter 3 demo last time I did this. Which is fun. Goated. I love that room. It's like crack. Can I hit it? I cannot hit it. Give up, accept defeat. But yeah, so I've been doing a lot this week, and then school and stuff. I got midterms next week, which has been stressful, and I've been kind of getting cucked by my work. I'm not saying the name of the company so that I don't have to deal with that until I quit, but fucking hate that job. The new guy who owns the store I'm in, the original like owner, sold it to a new dude, and the new dude fucking blows. So that's fun. I think hopefully soon I'll have elsewhere, and then I'll be able to shit talk them till I die. Fucking, if you know, you know, but terrible ass company. Hope they fucking go bankrupt. Fucking homophobic piece of shit. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. School, work, all that. Like actual physical health-wise, it's been better this week. I've been eating better, which is a big part of it. And why is my volume so loud? Hang on. Okay, sorry. I focused on eating a lot better this week. So that helped. Hold up. Sorry, I love doing that room. Okay. But yeah, I've just been focusing on taking care of myself better. I also found I think I talked about this last week, but I found 2 shiny Paldean Wooper, and I was gonna post that. I was gonna cut that up and throw that on this channel, and then I accidentally deleted that file, which sucks. So that's not gonna happen anymore. Sorry, fellas. And then I worked on IPL stuff, and yeah, that's kind of it. That was kind of my week. Overall, solid week. 7 out of 10, but just kind of tired. Anyways, what else? Yeah. I guess the other thing I wanted to talk about is kind of the crossroads I would describe that we are in right now in Nintendo Esports specifically. For those of you who don't know, back in December, for 2 of the what I would call the big 4, which is I said this earlier, but it's Smash Ultimate, Smash Bros. Melee, Splatoon, and then Pokemon. That's what I would describe as Nintendo's big 4 esports. But 2 of the big 4, Melee and Ultimate, had some issues, to put it lightly. Basically, 2 of the like big 3 tournament organizers, I guess, being Panda and VGBC Video Game Boot Camp, kind of had they had some fucking beef, basically, and their 2 CEOs, it's mostly on Panda, to be clear. I'm gonna throw VGBC under the bus a little bit for the sake of exaggeration, but basically they threw hands, and Panda, who was working with Nintendo, basically forced the finals of the VGBC thing they were running to be shut down. And then because of all the shit they got, Panda had to shut down their event, which basically meant there was no real like conclusion to the 2022 year in that scene, which kind of sucked. Not even kind of, it just really sucked. So that was bad. And then recently, back in February, I think it was February. It may have been early March, but basically fairly recently, as of when I'm recording this, the third major Smash tournament organizer, and kind of one of arguably the most important organizers in esports in general ever, Smash CSGO, lots of games, BTS Beyond the Summit shut down, the oncoming recession and things with, like, obviously, as kind of crypto's getting their ass beat, which was a big sponsor for a lot of like esports stuff. They were like, all right, we're just gonna shut down before we go bankrupt, and we'll give our employees some nice like severance pay and things like that, and give them some time to like make sure they like get jobs and shit before we just have to be like, yep, sucks to suck. So that happened, kind of sucks. So currently the only one that's technically left standing is Video Game Boot Camp, which they said they're doing things. They say they're still doing things. They're running weeklies and stuff. So I'm like, okay, they might live. They also just might not. We'll have to see. So that basically kind of threw Smash out to dry. It's a lot of independently run tourneys now. Like weeklies and stuff that had nothing to do with those organizations are still there. There's still things like Collision that just happened, and some other tournaments that can like that are still happening, but a lot of the big funded ones by those guys are gone now, which is really sad. We have one more summit, which is the tournament that Beyond the Summit hosts, obviously. They're doing one more, but that's all kind of gone, and that's really sad because Smash Bros is one of like the big pillars of competitive Nintendo, like their games. It's half of them. It's half of what their competitive games are. is Smash, and it's kind of not doing well right now. And that's really sad, especially because their other two big ones right now, Splatoon and Pokemon, are fucking thriving. Pokemon just had their biggest regional ever in Orlando. They had their biggest tournament, not their biggest regional, their biggest tournament ever, where they had the most players that they've ever had at one single tournament. Which ruled. That was sick, and it was like, oh, that's awesome. And Splatoon 3 coming out, that game's thriving. It's pulling, like, at the moment, higher, I think, than Splatoon. Not higher than Splatoon 2's peak, but, like, statistically still really, really high. And I think so my understanding was that as a general, it's pulling... Oh, I went to the wrong one. Shit, I forgot. Yeah. But basically, it's pulling a really, really solid number right now, and the competitive scene's doing well. Obviously, I run IPL. I'm a little biased. No, okay, let me rephrase that. I don't run IPL. I run the IPL YouTube. But kind of, like, seeing the Smash scene, it's not gonna die, right? Like, that, people are so damn dedicated to this game that it will not die. But seeing the Smash scene kind of fall apart in a lot of ways is really sad, and I just want the best for it. I wish there was ways I could help, but I'm just not involved enough in that scene that I can. So this is just a big elaborate PSA that's like, hey, if you like competitive video games, and just like check out VGBC on Twitch, and drop a view, hang out. Maybe check out your local if you have any interest at all. You don't even have to compete. Just go and hang out with people. Play some friendlies. Have a good time. But yeah, between that and the things I talked about, kind of in depth with how Nintendo's been approaching their... yeah, we'll use the word approaching. How Nintendo's been approaching game design recently, especially with Splatoon 3. I'm a little worried for the state of the future of their esports, because obviously over the years Nintendo's never been big on supporting their esports, right? Like they'll be like, oh, here's like $20 in a chair, but that's not like obviously enough to like do anything. So it just feels, I don't know, it feels like it kind of feels like the end of an era, is what I'm trying to say. It's a good one. I don't know. I'm kind of slipping over words right now. It's 11 o'clock. I'm really tired. I needed to record this episode. I've tried. It's not going well. But we're gonna do the demo dash. Hold up. First try. Not first try. Hold on. Ah, fuck. I didn't go down. Hang on. Hold up. Would have been hype if I got it first try, though. Could you imagine? Hold up. Okay. I'm actually going to do this, so now I respawn here, and... Hold up. So here is the strat. I'm lining up Madeline's foot right there. I fucked it up. But... you line it up right there, and it's a consistent timing. I'm just pushing it a little too early. Jump, dash. There you go. So that's how you do the demo dash. Really cool looking tech. I'm not going to do a full game speedrun, I don't think, but we can get to Mirror Temple probably. Well, easily. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so I'm just a little worried, and that's why I wanted to talk about this, is because I do run the IPL YouTube now, and it's because of this exact reason that I really wanted to do it. It's because I care. And my big takeaway I want to say is that if you have a competitive video game that you care about, you should try and do all you can to support it, because we don't got a lot right now. A lot of devs, especially in the Nintendo space, obviously we have it bad, but a lot of like smaller devs and things like that can't support, or they won't support their game, and it's not profitable to support your game sometimes, and like so it kind of falls on the community, and I think a lot of people have been kind of forgetting that, and they're like, oh, it's just over, but it's not, because as long as you have that community, as long as you have that, it doesn't have to be for video games, for literally anything, you can always keep going. It's why I personally don't like watching Melee, but it's why I respect them so much, because they have that community that, like... Ah, son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. I'm trying to do the fast strat in this room, and it's hard. Okay, I give up. Alright, there's Hero. I'm terrible at... This is, I think, one of my worst rooms in the entire game. Ah, fuck. Cycles. Okay, it's fine. It's not fine. This is gonna be bad. Okay. Hold up. I gotta clutch up. I gotta clutch up. Okay. Oh, come on. I jumped. Alright, whatever. Hold on, I'm just gonna clutch up real quick, and then I will continue what I was saying about supporting your community, because if you don't, you will lose it. Hold up, hold up. I'm gaming. I'm gaming. I'm not gaming, bro. I'm fucking... This is why I'm so bad at this room, dude. I get maulding, and then I'm trying to go for fast strats because I'm like, oh, I'm doing so poorly. It's like, I really just need to practice more, but also I don't care to speedrun this game at a competitive level, even though it's definitely, in my opinion, the coolest speedrun game of all time, minus maybe Hollow Knight, but there we go, okay. Okay. But yeah, basically what I was trying to get at earlier is that you gotta support your community. And I know it can be scary. It can be scary to put yourself out there, to offer to try and get involved. But if you don't try and support it, one day it will be gone. And I know, unfortunately, all too well that the feeling of feeling like you lost something and it's your fault, even when it necessarily isn't, because you didn't try. I know it's not great, and I would do anything to reverse that for some of the communities and people that I've lost over the years. But all you can do is support it, however you can, whether that's, you know, just even if it's just watching. If like that's all you can really realistically do, then yeah, go for it. But if you can, like, even if you can like leave timestamps on VODs so that it's more accessible, or if you can, you know, help run things behind the scenes, like, I don't support streamers, whatever, just anything that you can do to help support your community, please do it. Especially if you're in one of these Nintendo communities, because bro, this company fucking hates us. This company just they want us. I don't get it, but they want us dead, and we have to be in this for ourselves. So yeah, that's kind of my take on the current spot we are at for esports. As in the Nintendo community, some things are thriving, some things are not, and we gotta support each other. Yeah, support yourself, support your community. I would even argue support other communities, like, especially as Nintendo fans. God knows we need to, because they fucking won't support us. Support each other. We're stronger together. Blah, 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 whatever. That was another strong talking point I had, but I don't have a good way to segue into it, so I'm just gonna fucking do it now. I also would argue that we need to, especially us fucking bozos who play Nintendo games competitively, we kind of gotta support each other. Like, I see a lot of people shit-talking other Nintendo games, and I'm like, bro, this company wants us all dead. Calm the hell down. Like, I'll never understand, especially, my big thing is I see Melee people shit-talk other games so much, and I'm like, bro, you're playing a 17-year-old game that the company wishes they didn't make. Like, why? I don't get it. Why are you, like, being the asshole here? I want to like you, but, like, I don't get it. I feel like we need to be supportive of each other, especially in Nintendo, because our company wants us dead. But yeah, that's just my opinion. In general, though, just, like, support other esports, man. Don't be a hater. As fun as it can be sometimes, as someone who is in his self-proclaimed hater era. You just gotta, I don't know, man. Just support your community, support each other, have fun. I'm gonna stop with my stupid ramblings now. I'm gaming. This is gonna be a shorter rep for sure. These aren't a set length. I want them to be roughly half an hour, but I don't care specifically if they're like half an hour or if it's like 24 minutes or whatever. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. I fucked up the wall. I'm gonna... Okay. This is my 13th reason, bro. No. Okay. Ow. I was trying to do that wall bounce because you can do that, but, yeah. There's a way you can do this room without the block, and it's really sick. Gaming, okay. By the way, if you haven't, definitely check out competitive. I obviously, if you're watching me, it's probably because of Splatoon, but please, for the love of God, check out competitive Pokemon. VGC is so fucking sick. I'm not even kidding, bro. It's so cool. Why can I not do this room anymore? But Pokemon VGC is actually so cool. Doubles is so sick. Sorry, singles players, bro. Your metagame is lame as hell, but doubles rules, and I would highly recommend checking it out. I actually have been looking into maybe getting back into it. I played VGC a little bit back in Gen 6, like late Gen 6, but I haven't since, and I've been kind of scheming. I kind of got my eyes on it. As I've been so aptly told on Twitter, especially recently, I do a lot of things, and I was like, no, I don't do a lot of things. And then I like thought about it, and I was like, I've played Smash competitively, I've played Splatoon competitively, I've played Pokemon competitively. I had a very brief TF2 competitive era that I don't want to talk about. I speedrun Celeste, Hollow Knight, Mario Odyssey. I do a lot of things. I really do a lot of things, don't I? Bro's got me like a book. Oh, yeah, before I forget, because it's related, if you want an example of what you can do, I try to do my part a lot. Obviously, I do the IPL thing, but obviously not everyone can do that. But, like, I help to do a lot of the things with running Insane. I'm going to die here. Yeah, awesome. I do a lot of Insane stuff, especially because, like, the other, who I would argue are the big two at, like, getting things organized for Insane, Jack and Derpy. They, like, live lives. I know, it's crazy. But, so, obviously, they can't, like, always be here doing stuff, and, so I do a lot of things for Insane. I help run Splatoon Salmon Station. Obviously, I do my own content. I try to do, like, informative content so that people can... That's the end of the level. Fuck yeah. I try to do, like, informative content, help keep people up to date on stuff. I try to promote a lot of stuff on my streams. I just try to get word out there. And that's what I do to help support my community. So, yeah, do it. Go ahead and support yours. I think that's honestly where I'm going to call this app. It's only 25 minutes. It's a little shorter than the last one, but that's all right. Check out Celeste speedruns, by the way, if you haven't. This game is fucking sick. There are people who have already beat the game in the time it took me to get to this point. This game is fucking sick. Please check it out. Highly recommend it. Yeah. If you're interested in competitive gaming at all, especially in the Nintendo space, please support your community, man. Because we're all we got. So yeah, that's kind of all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your guys' night. Let me know what other topics you guys want to see me talk about in the future. I've been struggling to come up with good topics. It's kind of hard. But yeah, thanks for watching, fellas. See you guys later. Bye.